Sorry about the audio dropouts. I was switching back and forth between windows, checking on something. Have I streamed this cool intro yet? It's a pretty cool intro. And we're gonna play the High Elves this time, so you know it's you know. Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? You missed me getting just like roundly destroyed as the Skaven earlier. Oh yeah, see? How little guy, he's got big plans. Alright. Let's see here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a new campaign because
Tyrion.
I mean I've played around with this guy before.
There is no limit to my
I'm not gonna start off in a hard one quite yet. So let's just do Tyrion's. We're probably gonna turn down some of the help stuff because it starts to get a little obnoxious. But let's watch this intro.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs.
Really? It was bad. I heard great things about that. That's weird. Well, I'll say this. I heard a great review of it. I haven't heard. I haven't heard from friends or anything. You know?
A paradise created by the old ones.
It looked pretty interesting, though.
But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane.
What?
All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth.
I mean, that guy's pretty great.
The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons.
Oh, okay.
With the aid of the Archmage, Calador Dragon Tamer. It was Calador and his elven mages who created the Great Vortex.
I should see more movies. I just don't.
Swirling maelstrom.
Sonky went and saw It yesterday, and she really liked it, you know. But yesterday was Friday, right? Yeah, I was at work.
With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards.
Stupid elves. Stupid guardians.
The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen. But this time, its wake brought great peril.
Just a little bit of peril? No, I'm afraid it's too perilous.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
Yeah, it bugs me too, but I'm not going to cry about it like these guys.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more.
So,
make ready your ritual.
I don't know if it's super scary.
You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Austria. My brother will search here. An elf one.
Why do you care so much about the
alright, we don't really care that much, do we? So the thing about the co-op campaign, I really want to do that, actually. And I might be able to get Tom to do it. The problem with that is that the game is just so... Well, you see how it moves so slow. You know, for me, I don't think it's a problem. It's a problem for Tom, I think, a lot more than it is me, honestly.
Fellow Asur, rally to my banner. Ulthuan is under attack, and
Okay.
the Great Vortex imperiled like never
Now
before.
I have kind of
The
fiddled
Druid
around
invade us in number.
with these
No
guys,
doubt
so
Malekith or
I
his
have an
twisted
idea
rogue
how this
mother
works,
have sensed
but I've not
weakness
done much
in
with
the
them.
vortex. Their attack is blatant.
I do love
They come
the way this
directly
area
from
looks,
The sea
though.
gates of Lofern. The seat of the Phoenix King must not fall.
A bunch of my friends
Cinnabar has
that are really
entrusted
big into
me to
movies,
lead the
yes,
counterattack.
certainly said that it is
Join
not
my cause,
super scary.
Monsieur.
Uh,
And together,
Sarah said it was kind
we
of
shall
scary.
overcome.
I would.
Rookie cannot be allowed to despoil the sanctity of
It
Ulthuan.
honestly does. It's almost
your
distracting
weapons.
how good looking this
And
map
by
is. It's like
Assyrian's
weird.
will shall we prevail.
And I'll show you a few things too. Let's see. You know, here, you know what? I'm going to read this out since this is the first time we're doing this on stream. So, influence. High elf factions gain influence as political events fall in their favor, which may be spent on court intrigues and on recruiting more powerful lords and on heroes. Intrigue at the court. High elves can spend their influence on intrigues at court, which deal the halls of power that pull strain to improve or worsen diplomatic relations between factions. Hold on one second. I got to turn off my mic for 1 second here. Espionage. High elves use trade agreements to spy on their partners, which is kind of cool. So basically, if you get a trade agreement, you can see like all of the stuff your trade partners can see. High factions have full visibility over the territory of any faction they trade with. As with the other games too, you can click here and we can go to, you know, a much more advanced like tutorial, not tutorial, but little manual area. Okay, so our first mission is we need to make an elven village. Okay. Obviously, I mean, all of these things are like kind of like what you need to do
Suggest that
anyway,
the
kind of
Druki are
quests,
on the
you know what I'm
hunt for
saying?
ancient scrolls of power. I am no sorcerer, but this is ill news. They must surely be stopped.
Yeah, we'll deal with those guys. That's not a problem. That's just kind of like the newbie enemy quest. Now, Tyrion is pretty cool looking. The flaming sword's badass. Okay, so let's take a quick look around the map here. So, if you play as the Lizardmen, you are up here. Or it depends, like one of the Lizardmen factions at least is up here. Skaven, when I was playing, is down here. I do believe Vampire Coast has a faction here. You cannot play Vampire Coast. Dark Elves, I think Dark Elves are next to each other, or maybe it's High Elves that are next to each other. But the Skaven and stuff, I believe, honestly, there's one of the Lizard factions is down here. I think maybe the other Skaven faction is over here or something. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. However, the game is really pretty. Once you get a little bit further out to sea, there'll be like storms and stuff that blow through here, you know, and you got these maelstroms and stuff. But you got these storms that'll blow through. They're really beautiful, and they look great, you know. Do you guys hear the sound okay? Because something occurred to me. I have these headphones that play on 7.1, but if this is playing through on stereo, it might not be using all the right channels. So do you guys hear the talking and stuff? Well, just let me know, actually, because there is a delay. But anyway, so because I can change. Yeah, you know, I'll turn it down because of my voice, but to be honest with you, I think I need to adjust that again because I have a new headset and I also talk louder than I used to. So I'm going to turn it up a bit and tell me if my voice is still okay over it. If it's distracting, then you know, I'll turn it down a notch or two. But Okay, cool. So. Okay. Alright, well, as long as you can hear everything, that's really all I care about. I just want to make sure I'm not, like, broadcasting out some sort of crap, you know. So,
Tyrion,
anywho.
heir of an Aryan.
Tyrion here is going to go put his foot up
To victory!
the keister of the old
Kill
Blaring
them.
Tower. Obviously, we could easily just auto this,
to fight.
but it's more fun early on, specifically if you want to see the troops. Cult of Excess, they are Dark Elf, right? Yeah, they have Dread Spears and all these jerks. Okay, so yeah, I was just making sure. I figured the stream would just kind of take all of the game audio and compress it to stereo before, but when I record it, it does do the 6 or 7 channels, and if it's unique, I have to kind of compress them into 2 channels. If not, I just kind of delete them. So anyway. The maps are really attractive in Total War Warhammer 2 as compared to 1. Now that's not really meant to be a slight on 1, but it just seems like every battle in 1 took place on the most barren terrain that ever existed.
King has spoken and we open.
I mean, I don't really see any place I'm going to get any grand strategic advantage. I mean, what, I could run into the woods and go, hey, run out on them. But, I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, what's our height level here? I mean, it's pretty flat. There's not, like, a lot of... swarm bolt throwers or what the hell ever is like this, right? So that gives us pretty good range. Tyrion is a good fighter.
Assure, warrior.
Our firebirds or whatever the hell they are can go there. So since these guys are quite literally just regular archers, we're gonna do that. This is gonna be 5. So with 1.
From above.
All right, let's fire it up. All right. So this is just like a small rebellion unit, something like that. Nothing outrageous. See there. Let's see, we got what, spearmen? No. Well, it's bleak swords. Okay, so swordmen, some archers. All right. Well, let's let them charge. Let's let them get wailed on by the bolt throwers. That was a crunchy one right there.
We're under fire.
Oh yeah, no, they're coming at me. Sometimes the game does use tactics, but I have range on them, so they don't really have much choice but to actually rush me. So I'm gonna give them what they want now. And then I'm gonna take these guys in over here, and we'll have a little bit of a fight, you know, see what it's like. I mean, we obviously had the advantage in the first place. There isn't like one of those blood for the blood god things yet. I guarantee you there will be. So, waiting for that. These guys are shaking. They're not enjoying their time with the Phoenix. You know what? I guess no one is gonna enjoy time being destroyed by a Phoenix. So,
servant of light.
Tyrion's such an ass kicker, you know. It's like, bam! up? Boom! It's on! Bitch, pile! Get up! What's happening? I don't know. But yeah, flaming sword. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright, so our bird's doing pretty good. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, the Suns, you know. It's been a long time since Charles Barkley played there. And it wasn't that great then either. I mean, I like Charles, but I mean, you can only do so much. Yeah, Phoenix has some problems. Obviously, I love this dude just for harassing the archers. You know. See, now there's other obnoxious things you can do. I'll just show you this real quick since we've won. We can go, what's up now? You know, or, you know, I guess you have to lead them a little bit, but whatever. So, with these guys, I guess the idea is that we press them into slavery or something, and that's how we get our troops back. Yeah, Kevin Johnson, yeah. Man, it's going to be an interesting year. Like, being a Celtics fan, I'm not real happy, actually.
A glorious
like, getting
victory.
Kyrie. But whatever. I honestly think the Cavs going to
My strength grows.
But I don't know, maybe I'm just being stupid. Alright, so...
Protector of the Everqueen.
Now, what we can do now, since we have part of this place, is let's take a quick look at... Oh, I'm gonna do that. Can't do anything else. Oh, here we go, wait. Let's go here. What was it that he wanted? An elven village... tower. He said something like Elven Village, I thought. Well, I mean, I know the embassies. Alright, well, whatever. If we need to build something with these things, it's always kind of an easy slam dunk choice to do the one that increases public order. And with the High Elves, you can do that plus generate income with the plaza, which is really nice. Is this just... Oh, okay, so we do not... Yeah, it's just saying it's redundant. Yeah, it's hard for me to understand what the Celtics are doing as well. It just kind of like, yeah, okay, trade your best player plus first round pick to the Cavs. That's how you win. Anyway. I mean, listen, Kyrie's a really good player. I'm not saying that,
of arcane
but
relics and scrolls.
I don't know.
The puppets of the Witch King must be driven out, and the treasures they have taken reclaimed before they are put to evil use.
Okay, sure. What have I got to do? Maintain one province. Okay, so the deal with getting a province here is I need to get the Tower of Lycene. At first, I thought I had to get here, and I marched my stupid army
of the
over there, you know. But what can we locally recruit? These guys are probably what? What's their 15 a turn? So they're probably a 120 unit, right? So it would take me a little bit to get that back, but what happens
at your service
if I do this and merge,
champion
right?
of the Everqueen?
Nothing great there. Who cares? It's kind of a 6-1, half dozen or the other. I was just kind of curious. Do I want to get a couple of these guys?
Shield against the darkness.
Now, obviously, we are going to go with the combat for him, and you know, I will tell you the reason I do that. Do we have any stuff for him either? We don't have. We just started, right? The reason I go combat with these guys is you can, with a hero, you can turn the tide of battle so immensely if you get kind of surrounded or whatever, because these guys, if you kid them out to the point where they have like these high melee defenses, right? So in a few levels, we'll pop this here. 3 levels up, we'll have a plus 12 to our melee defense, and we'll start working on Blade Master, right? Eventually, we'll get the mount, so we'll be able to charge. So we can charge, not take hardly any damage. You know, we can do stuff like get our missile resistance up. I'm sure there's magic resistance around here somewhere. Anyway, he just becomes kind of a beast, and you can totally turn the tide of battle by that. I mean, obviously, there's other good stuff you can do as well. You know, with like the more civic stuff. You know, it takes you have easier time with your overall maps. You know, but sometimes it's just I don't know, it just doesn't pay off for me as much as being good at killing stuff.
Alariel's champion.
This game is called Total
Servant
War, not
of the King.
Total Be Friends.
No mercy.
We totally want that place, so that's what we're going for. Can we build anything yet? Okay, we are still upgrading there. Goody goody. At least over here, I believe this counts as a dock. If not, that's stupid, but I believe it is. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. Does this count as a dock? Yeah. So I can go out and get this stuff.
Shield against the darkness.
However, like I said, there are storms,
By
etc.,
Asturion.
which are not exactly what you
Kill
want.
them.
I mean, I could fight this battle. I think I don't know if I'll do better than if I.
There is glory to be won.
They do not have walls, so this is no siege situation. I don't need to worry about that at all. I can honestly run them down. What they have is, you know, what is the range on these guys? 125. Range on my guys are 180. So, let's just fight this, because
battle.
if we, I'll show you. If we choose to, or if we get lucky with our roll on where we're going to set up, then we might be able to just kind of decimate them without doing too much to ourselves. If they don't have great range, they have to come to us, or we're just going to sit there and bombard them the entire time. Chris asks, Mark Hack says, do you get more experience from fighting battles opposed to auto-resolving? You know, I'm not sure, but I'll... Actually, this is good. So yeah, this is perfect, right? See this? Perfect.
Acknowledged.
We're just going to set our guys up here, right outside of this little shrub hedge or whatever it is. And they're going to have this great sight. Perfect line of sight over the battlefield, or maybe right here, and they can tell. I guarantee you it's going to be somewhere around in here. These guys are going to be set up. So it's not that you get even more experience. I would say maybe you do, maybe you don't. I would say maybe certain units do because of the way I use them more than certain other ones or something. That's just personal preference. But I would say that the reason I do this is A, to try to get better at it, because I haven't played a ton of this yet, and I know they've made some changes, and they're all sorts of different units, and B, because if you can micro it just right, which I don't do, honestly, I just kind of screw around a lot of the time because I don't have the patience to super micro this game, but if you micro it correctly, you can come out of these a lot better than the game predicts for you. So, like, say for instance, you know, I have what, like, pretty good odds, 80-20. I could come out of this with, like, less losses than if I auto-resolved it, so... I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Okay, there we go. Those guys, we're gonna make number 3 again. These guys number 5, and our buddies number 5 are going up here. Now another place that would be good. Ooh, that might even be better. Let's do that instead, because of just how high up it is. Like, that's really nice. Has got a really great shot, and then we're gonna move our guys, you know, a little bit over here, so they're gonna have to come to us anyway. Now, Tyrion number 1, these guys number 2, and the second group, I want to go and do my standard melee front, so we will pop them over here, and we'll pop Tyrion back over here too. And let's just kind of roll the dice and see what happens. Right, okay, they are where I expected. They do have to come to us because I have a ludicrous range. There we go. So with these guys, I have the option of swapping to multi-shot. Multi-shot does a lot of damage to masses of units. For instance. So these guys, they have to kind of run into a meat grinder. Not gonna let them until the last second, you know. Now, we focus our artillery fire on their bowmen, and we charge.
Spearmen!
They have walls of archers, so this multi-shot will really tear into them, you know?
Our units patrol the skies!
How's everybody doing tonight anyway? I know Chris said he saw American Made. Didn't like it, huh? I'm still kind of curious, of course, but I think Tom Cruise is so crazy. It's hard for me to really decide if I ever want to see any of his movies. Like, I really like Magnolia. I think he had a great performance in Magnolia, and I really think he's great in all of his action movies, and I think he's great in a lot of stuff, actually. I just don't know. I just never go to the theater. I'm such a shut-in. Such a fuddy-duddy. No fun, you know.
We must return order to the world.
So those guys are pretty broken.
Of Anarian. No!
We need to come back and take their, leader. As soon as we break their leader, I mean, it's pretty much over. So, or it's actually a group this time. It's the most experienced group if they don't have a character with them. Sent my Phoenix to go screw with that one archery group. Send them back to this one since they seem to have reformed.
Get out of here!
Here we go. Bam! Get in there.
Assyrian Grundy strength!
Yeah, he's like really great when he's like kind of on, you know, like really like hyped up and everything. He's got a certain, it's certainly magnetism. Alright, let's see how we ended up doing and if it was worth it in the end. So we lost 44, he lost 319. I think that that's probably better than we would have gotten, but I cannot say for sure, of course. And I think that is, like I said, that we kind of got lucky with the fact that we had a pretty tall hill, and the fact that they do not have range. They had to come in with their crossbows, as compared to my longbows.
Ancestors be praised.
And my siege equipment. So, and we took all the rest
Search
of
this
them.
place.
And once we occupy it, we get our quest. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of money, which we will go through really fast. You can ask Angel. We earlier my Skaven had so much money, but that's because the Skaven don't really work off of money as much as they do just destruction. Mother Goddess, purity is her virtue, right is now available for the rights. Okay, so what do we got? Immune to attrition, that's nice. Casualty refreshment plus 8%, untainted plus 10. Oh, that's great. We will certainly do that. And now the real trick with this guy is we're gonna have to come back down here because this jackass is trying to maraud. Yeah.
For my queen.
You know, I don't think the Skaven really do play like any of the races. These guys are all so drastically different, right? So, the big thing here, and I read it, was the influence part, right? So let's take here's the intrigue at court. So, if I want to make people like me, I can spin my intrigue and make them feel better towards me. Or if I want them to hate somebody,
victory.
I can try to make them hate them, right? That's the court intrigue thing. But each of these guys has a different one, right? So the Skaven, they have a filth spreading mechanic, and when you hit that button, it shows how much filth and rot and decay and disgusting, just like rat droppings and bones and carrion or whatever you've like left all over the map, right? So the lizard men, what they have is they have magic cities, and they're all in this like kind of weird big web, and if you take certain cities, it brings you closer to being able to cast these rituals. Like for us, it's via way fragment details. For them, it's these ancient tablets that they find in these ruins. So, you with these guys, we find them, but with them, they have to take over places. And with them, we do research, I believe, and what you'll see, you know, we have a strategic location here.
Fear
blah, blah,
the
blah.
might of Ulf One.
I don't know. We'll have to maybe see if I'm just missing it or something. There might not. No, that's right. There's ruins. There's ruins over here, and we need to take this place over. But
servant
obviously, we need to deal with that first. Now, and I have not played the Dark Elves, so I do not know what theirs is. Like for instance, right? So let's take a quick look at the map. The people we're fighting right now, they are these purple guys, the Cult of Excess. On their other side is whoever the hell that is. The blue eagle guys or something. So let's hit up our court thing here, right? And let's pick up Cult of Excess, and then let's pick up the I don't know if that's them. Hard to tell, but you can sit that you can try to increase or decrease the relationship, you know. So anyway, if I want to try to make friends, I do not with this guy.
Ancestors be
I can improve our relationship for a few points, right? Yay! Now, oh, is it slavery? Okay. I don't know if the lizardmen are considered evil or not. I don't think that their whole conquest stuff is evil, but I think they might be viewed that way. But I don't think they actually are. I always increase defense first, by the way, just make him easier to stay alive. Whether he's a brother or a mother. Okay, now that we own this province, we can set a command, our commandment. Love it. Let's do something nice. Well, something like, let's do untamed. No, we don't really have a lot of tamed. Construction, or let's do growth.
A glorious victory.
What's our quest right now? Choose one of the following buildings and build construct a author. See, I'm trying to figure out what the hell an elven village is. So, I grow an elven forge, a rally field, elven town, elven. Oh, nah, I'm an idiot. So, okay, so we just need one more turn, and that quest goes away. I said, this guy's going to try to harangue us, though. And he's going to be a real pain in the ass. So I'm going to need to run down to Lothern and just try to deal with him. That's all you can do. Yeah, there we go. See, mission successful. And a commandment.
You count amongst your Aesir kin some of the finest minds in all creation. Put them to work on improving your methods of warfare, my lord. For this task, they will need even grander edifices.
Elven Field is what he said, right? Our rally field. So this is gonna go Sea Guard. Hand light armored archers, that's cool. Instead of no armor archers, which are much worse. So we can do that one. Now, we have some other options too here. We need an embassy. We also want a plaza. So, I think that's all we're going to spend right now. However, we do need to get our guy down here into position to be able to deal with this guy. We might take a punch in the face a little bit here. We're gonna see what happens. We don't have the technologies yet. We need a rally field. This one you need an elven embassy. This one you need an archive. Blah blah blah. You see. The technologies are, in my opinion, there's a lot more going on with them than in the original Total War, but I could be misremembering. It's been a little while, or they could have, like, I don't know, done some changes to it, but I don't remember like as much stuff in here as there is now. You know, like the Lizardman's crazy. It's like just a chock full screens, like top to bottom, and we will do a Lizardman campaign eventually. So if you'd like to see that and you're not a follower, go ahead and follow up, and you know, just look out. We'll be certainly doing it. Or you know, look, you can follow the YouTube channel, which is down at the bottom of the screen on Twitch here, and all of my stuff goes on there after a little bit. Anyway, so anywho. I think probably we're set. He's going to hit something probably, but there's nothing I can do about it except for just kind of deal with it, you know. Right. But I'll deal with him afterwards. I took my stuff back, so that screws up my stupid. That screws up my commandment. Alright, Elven Town, sure, I'll
Tyrion,
work on it.
heir of an area.
You know, the problem
Your
here...
orders, servant of the king.
Alright.
Inspecting the garrison.
I really kind of need more stuff before I can... but I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't.
At your service.
I mean, more archers might be nice, you know. Just kind of spray them down. Okay. How much money do we have? That's 1,600. Well, it's worth it. The population we need, we have 0 surplus, so we need to have this kind of that commandment. So I need this to to kill the glittering tower, or take the glittering tower back. I mean, it's also kind of our entrance to the ocean, so we don't really want to not have that. Okay, I do have a rally field now.
The annals of the White Tower tell of how key waystones were shattered and then scattered across the land during the Sundering, when the vortex was first attacked by the Witch King.
That's what
we must seek these way fragments if Lawmaster Tyrion is to remedy the vortex.
We'll be casting rites and invocations and stuff, and we can pay for interventions. We'll get to that. We don't need to yet. We're still real early in this one. We'll turn 6. So.
Shield of Alaria.
Now this does give us access to the Lothern Sea Guard, which are pretty badass. So they're kind of tempting. That also gives us light armored archers, which are, you know, just like a lot better. They can handle you know, being shot at by archers, basically, which is what you want, you know. Let's see here, recruit units. You know, I don't really have time for it, and I don't honestly think we need it.
Ever loyal, by Assyrian.
I think we can probably just take this guy.
Sunfang
and we're gonna fight it because A, I like fighting him, and B, I think this one will be able to make a decisive difference if we set it up correctly, you know. So hopefully we get the right kind of map, and hopefully we get set up correctly. Otherwise, we're gonna have to kick ass uphill, and that's gonna. No, I think we're okay. It looks like there's kind of a real low valley right there, and it looks like maybe they have some decent height, but once again, they have to come to us. Yeah, I mean, this really isn't. There's no real super high ground, is there? Huh? Not reasonably. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them here. We're gonna take our guys. We're gonna put them here.
It will be done.
This is going to be our melee fronted unit that we are going to use to protect bolt throwers. This guy is going to harass, obviously. That's what he's going to. That's what he does best.
Heir of Anarian. Eagle Claw.
All right, let's start it up and see where everybody, you know. Okay, once again.
As you say. There is no room for weakness in Nagaroth. Cain, bring them to me.
They're gonna enjoy this.
They shall fail. Their slow deaths will be delicious.
Yeah, shoot.
Without fail, it shall be done. The enemy is bloody.
Yeah, come on, shoot. Why aren't they shooting? Right.
To battle!
Or how about this? Shoot him.
The sky is ours. Heir of Anarian. Let Roy there's order.
Oh yeah. Tyrion gonna go in there like El Solo. Oh, the enemy gonna love this.
Sunfang lusts for battle, striking forth.
The Widowmaker!
shooting going on. Obstructed. What the hell are they obstructing? Where are they? Whatever. Okay, then run back here.
Heir of Anarion.
See, now that didn't work out. Oh yeah, these guys are pretty tough actually. The High Elf Spearmen and stuff. They carry shields. And I've been bombarding the bejesus out of everybody with like these archers all game. So hopefully these idiots aren't, you know, since they haven't fired. Oh hey, all right. He is taking fire.
Shield of the Ever Queen.
Fine, tear up this archer unit. You have to wake up pretty early in the morning to kill Tyrion. Good lord, he's not holding up well. Ow! Stop shooting me! Your bolt thrower. No, not the bolt thrower face. Yeah.
Understood.
Enemies of the king die.
Acknowledged.
That's basically where I wanted to shoot. Yeah, I mean, it's like those are just. It's like firing a shotgun or something, you know. This does massive damage to a small area. Alright, how's my guy doing here? Alright, so one thing that I really enjoy doing. As I mentioned earlier, is alright, so oh yeah, God, that thing's so awesome. I lost 200, he lost 780. Jesus Christ. He deployed a lot more than I did too. And it's like, it's not like I didn't think I could. It's just like strange, like how much of a difference a siege weapon and a flying monster can make in these games. It's huge.
Ancestors be praised.
Wipe them out, basically.
Take what you can.
Take it back.
For Alarion, my queen.
Now,
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
These guys are going to replenish pretty fast, so I'm not going to double them. You know, if I'm going to do anything, I'll do Lothran Sea Guards, you know, maybe do 3 of them. And then we'll go take this area, but we do need to be, here we go. We got the rally field, so this will give us, you know, access to all this stuff. One thing we can also consider is going out here, you know. Alright, so we're back to this province, and let's go back to growth. This guy can do more public order and generate more income. The province itself, that one's gonna be bad, yeah. So the thing is like next turn it'll calm down, but you always take such a huge hit to your, you know, stability of your province.
Comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations. Consider their offer carefully.
Who is this? This is a... I will accept it, just I don't think the guy's I'm not that concerned about him at the moment. I'll give him military access. I don't care. Because, honestly, he probably wants to go through and attack somebody on the other side, and that's fine with me. Alright. Researched.
Facilities are now in place to recruit a hero, my lord. Such operatives may move behind enemy lines and strike
really
independently of you.
What orders? Defender of Ulf-1.
For you?
Not possible. Ready for orders.
Why is that not possible?
Your orders?
Oh. Yeah.
Ever loyal.
I mean, I'm so nervous to go out on the seas for the reason of, anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway because it looks awesome. So let's hit the harbor here and kind of go a little bit out to sea. Alright. Weapon strength plus 10% for High Elf Spearmen and Lothrian Sea Guard units. Leadership plus 5 for Lothrian Sea Guard units. Melee defense plus 5 for Lothrian Sea Guard units. Like Cavalry Barding. So the Reavers, archery prowess. Nice. Reload time reduction. Okay. Trumpeters, speed increase. That's nice. I'm actually going to go with the Spear Wall first. We're going to research it first. You know, the thing about heroes... so far, I kind of think they're more important in the first one. However, I haven't played enough in late game to tell you. I do like attaching them to units because I do like having that little extra character that can go and run in there and smash if need be.
I will weigh what you have to say.
It's nice to have like a warlock, you know. What does this guy want this time? An alliance? Hell yeah. Dude, I will so do an alliance. As long as you don't like these guys, we are good. And then eventually I'll kill you, but for now, alliance! Ah, certainly! They did, of course, give you the thing where you can speed up the turns and stuff like that. I mean, there's no way it's ever going to be fast enough for me.
We have secured a number of way fragments in preparation for Loremaster Talarian's ritual, yet more are required. We must act in all...
Yeah. Okay.
Tyrion.
Yeah, dude, what? We'll see what we can do.
The enemy retreats, my prince. How like the curs to flee from the glittering hosts of the High Elves.
So,
Venerian's blood runs through your veins.
Here's something that I think is a bit different that I really enjoy. Now, if you're a fan of board games, this reminds me of Scythe, but also this is, you know, whatever. So anyway, this is where you get to spend your influence. So if I want to spend -10 influence, right? I would become an advisor to the king. If I was to -8, I don't have -10, or I don't have 10 influence, right? So I've got, I don't know how much it's up here. So I've got 9. So I can, you know, whatever. So anyway, let's read the message first to give you. So, High Elves at court partake in many manipulations to achieve their ends. Common tool is to employ lesser elves and servants as go-betweens. Whispering little birds carry messages. This is not unexpected. One of these messages intercepted or revealed. There can be no choice but to excoriate them. Save oneself. Having one such messenger revealed, how do you advise the Phoenix King to respond? I will spend 8 influence and make my buildings get more. Right, so, and that goes for 5. So we get more money basically because that little bonus. And if I wanted to gain a bunch of influence, I could have taken a negative.
Ready to serve.
Basically. So let's see what happens when we go here. Alright, so let's give it a shot. A loaded shipwreck starts to sink. Your heavy-booted crew failed to take care while offloading the salvage. There's only time for one more load toward they must abandon ship. So we can perform better in battle, or we can perform better in campaign. Campaign. I'm not worried about my crew in battle. Okay. Oh, okay, line of sight, an extra magic item drop. So that's pretty nice. See, one thing that I like. So I don't know you folks watching how many Total War games you played. So I've played a lot of them since the first one, and I've always loved them. Not only for the fact that they're awesome, you know, way to show off a video card, and they're fun, like fantasy, like battle porn. Basically, you can go in tons of units, you know, whatever. But starting with, I think, to me, I want to say Rome, they started doing interesting things with the overworld map that other games, you know, that weren't really being done. It was, I mean, they were being done, but they weren't being done in this way, and they certainly weren't combined with the interesting battles of these games. So they've done so much of that, and they've gotten pretty good at it, that I think Warhammer 2 here might be their strongest, like, overworld map kind of manipulation and play outside of the strategy game that they've done yet. So I don't know how much of an endorsement that is, but if you take my word on that sort of thing, it's I think this is a pretty cool game. And now I've, you know, of course I'm saying this at 12 or 13 hours in, so I might not think so at 30 hours, who knows, but maybe I would. There are no slots available. What are you talking about? There's no slots available. Oh, wrong place. Okay. Elven Gardens. I could totally do that because no, we have one. Okay, so it's redundant. That's also redundant. So what we do when we have a redundant building like that is we kill it. Smash it. And then we put in something good. That cannot be constructed in major settlements. It's interesting. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. So I will say, like, yeah, the terrain is, it is, but like, I will say they've done a lot more with this one than they did in the last one. There's certain, but I do know what you're saying for sure. Salt flat. So I like the resource production stuff. So let's go ahead and throw salt flat in there. This guy we can upgrade. Oh yeah, no. For the formations don't mean very much in this now. It is very much a whoever you hit first is pretty much you get entangled with them. But I haven't, God, I haven't got to play with cavalry very much either because it's this game can be kind of tough after a certain point. But I'm having a pretty good time with it though.
Embarking.
And now we're gonna go try to grab this place. So I think that's kind of what they want. That, and there's a quest to make friends with this group of people.
I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
Okay, what's up with this? A trade agreement. Now that I will take. Yes. Yeah, okay, so it's better for me. Now, the nice thing, of course, as we discussed earlier, the bonus is with trade agreements, I get line of sight. Now, that is something that I can, we can work on. So,
consider varying your tactics when maneuvering in the face of the enemy, my lord. Placing an ambush or setting a defensive camp may bring about victory where a straight engagement would fail.
Yeah. You know, and the thing about this is like the maps are so much more like Age of Wonders and stuff than they used to be. This one is like crazy, like colorful, pretty. I like the trees. I like the rainbows. I like all the. I don't know. It's just like a really cool looking map. So one thing we can do.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Because I would like to be able to see through trade agreements their stuff. Eventually we'll run into them, etc., etc.
Servant of the king, to adventure.
I've got a lot of money going on and not a lot else, to be honest. Let's take a look.
Order must be maintained.
We got a new slot here because we tore down the redundant. Let's do that. Yes, cavalry would be very nice. Cavalry is very nice in every game. Okay. Pretty soon we'll be able to cast our right.
Sons of Elf-One, what brings you here?
Oh yeah. Trade agreement. Certainly we'll do that. Make a lot more money off of these trade agreements if you have stuff like the salt or the etc. You know, trade goods.
Ever vigilant.
All right, now let's see what happens here. These are real choose-your-own-adventure, which I dig. So we can go on a treasure hunt first. Okay. And there are no cities to have lost all chaos gods. That's what it says. The dark magic hit in the base ability you find a shrine to Slanesh, the dark prince himself. Purify. It doesn't take too long to find some of the power and will cleanse the
winds are bracing.
Safely purge the basement, as well as several other clear. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Nice. So that was a nice bonus.
For my
and then
queen.
We can. We have to wait a turn. Oh, wah, wah. I mean, I guess I should have expected that. I'm going to treasure hunt, and then immediately colonize it. I was like moving in a couch and stuff while we were hunting. Spear wall, cool.
Shield against the darkness.
Yeah. What's this guy?
The air is fresh.
Neutral. Okay.
Attack! Ready for orders.
So we colonize this place. Now, what is this? Exotic animals, that's nice. I thought it said something about away fragments too, but you know, what do I know? What we got? Militia training, unit experience +2 for spearmen and archer unit recruits. Perfect. We'll always like those bonuses. Okay. I do like the terrain. Okay. Shrine of Assyrian. So we got our technology going. Let's see. For a vortex victory, a final battle. For a dominion victory or domination victory. Okay.
Now that you are here, I will hear your words.
What you got? Another trade agreement? Heck yeah. Alright, whatever. I mostly just want vision of their place, so alright. Well, that seems bad. What a jerk. We're just gonna auto-resolve it. I don't think I can win that one. So once again, old schmuck has to come and mess with me. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this guy out, I guess. If I can, obviously. Not.
My strength grows.
Your war efforts would be strengthened by the raising of a new army.
Really?
Appoint another command, and you can open a second front against your foes.
Valid point. Valid point. Thank you. Man's on point here. I guess we could recruit a lord. Who do we have? Inaccurate and unfortunate doesn't exactly sound like what you want. What the hell's going on here? Oh, they're besieging me?
Alaria. Ever loyal.
Really?
Awaiting orders. Protector.
Dude, okay, great. Get out of here.
Shield against the darkness.
And you.
The princes of Calador have had much success in finding way fragments around their volcano.
Yeah, it's like the...
Yet they refuse to contribute to the effort of stabilizing the vortex. Making war amongst your own kind is unpalatable. But an occupation of the city may be necessary to secure the way fragments uncovered there.
I hear you, dog. Get out of my face. Okay, can I get back to dealing with this now?
Servant of the king. Kill them!
What the hell? Exactly what happened to my army?
Ever vigilant. Alariel's champion. Champion of the Ever Queen.
Yeah, that's kind of irritating, huh?
Ridiculous.
Why is this guy...
I serve the king.
Oh yeah?
You are well aware of the fate that awaits those who break with tradition. Futile.
Alright. I don't even know where that came from, you know?
Tyrion.
I wish that dude would stop yelling, though. Let's see.
To victory, lend us your strength.
I mean, I don't know, you know. Whatever. There's not a lot I can do about that.
Greetings. The Phoenix Court will hear your words.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna destroy this guy.
A wandering host approaches. Beware of such rogue armies, my lord. They must not be allowed to threaten your realm. Do not tolerate their incursions on your soil.
Get some influence out of that. Alright, so we're gonna have to... While Frenchie comes back to life, we're gonna have to take one of these idiots. Okay, well... Okay, we'll take... We have enough.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
Okay.
vigilant for threats abound.
Hope that maybe one
I am
day.
the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
What do you want? Military. Yeah, alright, dude. Bring your ass down here then and help me out. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Who is that anyway? Aranthar? Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Twisted excuses for elves.
That is a hero serving a foreign power, my lord.
Oh yeah?
Consider recruiting such an operative into your service. One being with the right skills.
Yeah, God. Yes. What the hell?
Prince of Ulthuan.
These guys. These guys. I mean, what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, keep building our army up. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, yeah, I got you guys. I got you. I got you.
All set. Defender of the Everqueen. What news?
Oh yeah, right, I lost my horsies. Okay. Alright, you know, I was okay until they made me lose my horsies. Now I'm mad. I like my horsies. Snatch is gonna get punched in the teeth.
Primed for action.
Snatchers. I don't know. Alright. The hell? We'll make friends.
I do not fear the Druki.
Recruitment costs for swordmasters. Yeah, that one seems great. So a lot of bonuses, basically. The Helm of Cain. So
where to?
Let's make friends.
St. Louis.
Wait, why would you go there?
Protector of Ulthuan.
Why would
for
you
the Everqueen.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
A strong leader is needed. Duty is its own reward.
Alright, let's get Tyrion back.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Now, let's take a look at this idiot. Do we have, yeah, let's... And we don't have any followers or banners, but at least he's got a cool helmet now. Now, here's the thing. What the hell is this? Do we... What do we do?
Dispatch me, defender of the Phoenix throne.
Okay, so light cavalry, that would be nice. So let's just, well, but we'll just do the archers now. We have a large archer army right now. So this guy, let's just make him swordplay as well.
Glory to the king!
I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
What? They want to pay us for military outcome. I don't care.
I must not show weakness.
Protector of Ulthuan. Starting out.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
Well, we're gonna need some light armor anyway, so go ahead and do that. Start building our army up a bit. Get our power back up.
Your kind has spilt the blood of my people for generations.
What do you want? Who the hell is this guy? What's your power rank now? Yeah, no. Why don't you cram it up your ass? I'm going to destroy you. God. He's screwed up. And so he's like, oh God. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to actually run this one. So we're going to kick the crap out of these idiots. God, orcs are so horrible for the most part. Yeah, that is bad. I don't like that they have a catapult. I think we'll be okay. And I'm gonna do a melee front on this one. And that is probably hilarious. Missile front. Since everybody's missiles, how about we just I mean, formation is like nothing anyway, so yeah, sure, why not? And then oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be rich. Where? In the damn woods.
Tireless! Archers! Quickly now! For Assyrian!
There they are. Okay.
To battle!
My hero is no joke, though he did just get knocked over by a bunch of pigs. So there is that, but
for Ulthuan. Knight of Ulthuan! Enemy troops! Prince of Ulthuan.
our boys losing decisively.
Our adversaries are revealed!
doing?
We will obey. Understood. As you say.
At your command.
Problem, actually. So
immediately. Asturion wills it. Of Ulthuan. Cower before the glittering host.
Tyrion's pretty crazy, though. Yeah, that's real freaking bad.
Prince of Ulthuan! What orders? Ready and eager.
Northern Sea Guards! For duty! For the king!
Man, that sucks. I couldn't figure out where the hell their catapult was in time to go deal with it. I should not have gotten just all sea guards.
Guardian of order. Archers. Prince of Ulthuan.
Yeah, no point. Nah. That was stupid. I deserve that one. Now, he should have lost more than 200, though. I mean, that's just dumbass. Well, whatever. Next time, remind me not to. I didn't think about him having a. I shouldn't have autoed. Or I shouldn't have thought I should have just autoed.
Fall back!
Hey, whatever. Fine, whatever. Just get it over with. When I come back, I'm going to crush this guy. I really hate him. Okay. So. What do we got here? Oh, God. Chariots. Oh, or bolt throwers. Oh, God. I want... Oh, my God. Silver helms. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna build this here since it's not in the other place. And this gives me... What do we got here though? We need trade advancements if we... I don't know, whatever. Who cares about that crap? Hey, what's up, Prankster? Hey man, I'm like level 281 or something right now. I need to do the nightfall. I might do that later. Actually, how late are you gonna be up? I heard the nightfall's not real hard this week. Where is my other leader? Like, I had another leader, right? I thought I got, what's his name? Tyrion died again? And? Well, there you have it. I don't have any lords. That's good. I still should have recruited troops. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have recruited the troops. Don't I have a pact, like, with some people? Damn orcs involved over here, man. Interesting. Yeah, they're going back over there.
The Asa are ageless.
Pretty nice garrison, actually. They would have a hard time with that one. More income. How much longer for Tyrion? 3 turns. So hopefully they'll, like, you know, leave me alone for 3 turns so I can get Tyrion back. I can build up an army. I don't think that's going to happen unless I get really fortunate, but we'll see. Oh god, what's this guy doing? He's scooting in. He's pulling a scoot on us. Archery prowess. Chris, I want you to buy this game. I want somebody to play co-op, because Tom will not, I guarantee you. He will not want to play this. This is too slow for Tom. Silver helms. Silver helms are freaking fast. Kind of like outrageous, outrageous freaking, you know, mounted units. I gotta go start dealing with that dude that really kind of boxed me in the face. Yeah, man. Me and you both. I love PlayerUnknown, but that game is, well, that, you know what? I think PlayerUnknown is somewhat of an exception. Because you can play in a bunch of different ways that are viable. However, I certainly can't play with the younger people that play that game. I have to be the you know. Alright, yeah, if you're around tomorrow, man, I'll certainly make an effort to do that, because I certainly want to get, I want to do that nightfall. This one looks pretty fun. One more turn. Come on, don't destroy me. I guess I need to recruit a hero, but I don't know if I have a hero recruitment area, you know. good. Yeah, maybe I should have given this guy
My people have striven to keep you from our realm.
What? Who is this guy? Okay. Alright, the Teeth Snatches guy at least is going the other direction. So I'm not super concerned about him. We're gonna have to grab some
Champion
heroes
of the Ever Queen.
So now we have a relatively extensive recruiting pool here. We don't have Silver Helms yet, we're close. But we do have Great Eagles, and we have the Reaver Archers and the Spearmen. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I know, I hate this freaking guy. See what kind of...
What do you require?
I guess I require that you...
I cannot.
You don't
Out of the question.
Where the hell are you?
Noble son of Ulthuan.
Alright, well, we'll go with that.
Druki hearts rot with murder.
A hero has enrolled in your service, my lord. Be sure.
Okay. Now, thank you. I
have much to teach
them.
Shield against the darkness.
I can join that hero.
Standing by.
Yes. Section.
I am a fount of knowledge.
You can also join us. Whatever.
Tyrion,
I don't really care that much. No. You know what? No. I'm gonna just recruit. What's the last spear and tree? Oh god, Tom's light isn't even remotely. I don't even know if he's played since we played last time, dude. So there's no way.
A dark bloodlust drives them.
Let's do those guys. Let's do those guys. Let's see if I can live long enough, and then I'll have to counter and go down and take the freaking glittering tower back.
My sword is yours.
Whatever. I just want to draw people here so they'll fight my enemies if I beg them hard enough and pay them enough money. I think a friend of mine is going to order some pizza. Oh my god. I want to order the pizza because I want to eat the pizza. You know, the pizza that goes in my mouth. So. You know, I'm probably going to actually stream this for Tom's stream this week, Chris, you know, since I'm going to be doing it. Though Lord Kosk did suggest maybe we could do some Deep Rock Galactic, which would be kind of fun. It'd be great to have a 4-person Deep Rock
Protector
game,
of the Everqueen.
You know, I don't know. There we go.
The Druki are merciless.
You gotta like those silver helms. Yeah, let's see how this turns out.
Dauntless. Ready to serve.
Oh god, this could end real poorly. But, you know, like I said, the city I'm in has
If what you
like,
seek is for the greater good, my sword
garrison.
is yours.
Okay, then what is my... yes, please. I mean, I just want people to be nice to me and then come over here and kick this guy in the crotch. I'm tired of him.
What do you wish to
I'm
discuss?
gonna kick him in the crotch. Yeah, okay. Then help me. Alright, come on. Dang, Snork Bits. It did not work out very good for Snork Bits, did it? It did not. Oh, you changed to stance, run, away, crying. I think that's the stance he adopted.
Ever loyal.
Silver Helms. Those guys are gonna put the foot up some ass. you got it, huh? Man, I'll tell you, I'm a big Warhammer fan though, so it's hard for me to not want to get this stuff every time I see it come out. I am a cruel man. Yeah, Tom's, thank God, man. He got me on Guild Wars 2 again. Yeah, I know. I tried to get him to play Destiny 2, man, instead, but I don't know. Maybe when it's on PC it'll be easier, but he's God, he's such a he's no fun when it comes to Destiny. I love it though. I think it's awesome. Oh, here it comes. This guy's like, oh, I'm gonna help you guys out a little bit. So I need to go take the glittering city or whatever before these guys take it.
The nerve to stand before me?
No, I'm good. Oh, you want to be buddies now? I like that. That's funny.
Tyrion, heir of an Alariel's champion. Ready for orders.
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll probably be fine for one more turn. And then once I have my, you know, Chris says, yeah, Tom is crazy for Guild Wars 2, man. And, you know, I like Guild Wars 2, but I don't like it as much as Tom does. I don't like it as much as my Cathcart does. I guess it's just because it's an MMO to me, and it's like such a MMO. You know, it's like so MMO. I don't know. I just can't do it. It just kind of. I can't do it because it's not that bad. It's like a fun game.
The Druki are no threat. Protector of the Everqueen.
Oh yeah, that's about to end poorly
Seal.
for them. Let me just go take this place back.
To victory! Sunfang hungers!
It's not even worth it.
Tradition is maintained.
Radiant Gem of Herf. And then, I mean, there's no way. There's zero chance for us to get back up there before those guys get creamed. The Spearmen, Archers, and Sea Guards, Cavalry. Let's do the Barding, yeah.
Fear the might of Ulthuan.
I'm glad everybody's watching. It actually helps me out. I'm trying to get an average of 3 or above viewers so I can do the subscriptions and all that crap. So that
ready for order.
Not that I expect like a ton of people to just like bust out and subscribe to me, but I'm just somewhat hoping
at your
that
service
I can
by Asurion.
talk people out of their occasional Amazon Prime subscription. Oh yeah, that place is not gonna be Smorbits for very long, is it? Oh, the screaming and crying going on there is hilarious. Cook 'em up, boys, cook 'em up! But yeah, Chris, next week, for the stream even, if you want to jump on TeamSpeak or something, you know what? I think this game has baked in voice chat. We could do a co-op a game. We could even stream a co-op game. Oh, where the hell? Where did it send me off over here? Why did it? Well, whatever. These guys are still my enemy, right? Because I do have a bone to pick with them. Where's my guy?
Defender of Ulthuan.
Yeah, co-op is really... I think you have to be the same race. So you can pick whichever race. I don't care, because I'll play any of them, and I think that'd be pretty fun. Calidor, he is the one that's... Alright. Yeah, so this is an interesting situation. I'm still at war with that guy though.
Tyrion, heir
maybe
of
if I run and
servant of the king,
chill out there for a minute. And is there anything I want to add to my army while I'm chilling out? That's okay. I cannot build a siege engine yet. Maybe I'll be able to throw it in that town. What is this? Oh, that's an Isney Harbor. Oh god, harbors make a lot of income. So keep that in mind. The harbors in this game make a ton of money. We have an extra population. I need 4 for this. Let's take a quick, just out of sheer curiosity, I want to see. Yes, obviously things aren't going well there. This place is pretty cool. I'm probably going to build a tower or something there. This gets you a lot of sight. You know what I can honestly do? I can go here. Like, I can fight this guy, you know? I can...
Defender of Ulthuan.
Can I not do that via...
Tyrion. Embarking.
Oh my god, no, that's not...
Until next time.
Okay, yep. Until next time, indeed. We should be able to get a fair amount of viewers if we're going to broadcast in Tom's slot and just use the...
I am quick to anger and slow to forgive.
Use that string of his on the board. Smorbus. No, you're screwed, buddy. He really wants that peace treaty, you know. He's like, listen, bud, I'll give you $15. So yeah, this is kind of funny. Oh, Cult of Exodus has been destroyed. Okay, well, never mind.
Ready to serve.
Yeah, Cult of Exodus.
Protector of the Everqueen.
No longer my issue, I guess.
To adventure.
Yeah. I would have wanted to, like, but because really, I'd like his stuff too. But what are you gonna do, you know? So you notice, like, since we have trade deals with all these people, we do have a lot of vision in the Isles. It's kind of... We don't have any trade deals with anybody off of here, though. But we do have a lot of vision. We don't have internal vision here, right? So, are we... We're not friendly with these guys, right? Or are we now? We are now, right? It's... We just don't have a trade deal with them. Oh, well, we'll deal with this guy, I guess, since he can't really get to me, except from these places. And I actually need to kill him anyway.
Servant of the king. No mercy.
Yeah, there we go.
My strength grows.
And the reason I'll do that is, well, twofold. We'll do a little bit more than I might have to take a break around a bit. Let me see something here. Yeah, wait. God, I should go now, actually. Damn it. Alright, I actually have to take a quick break, so I tell you what, I will be back in a little while, okay? I will be back in a little while. Don't go anywhere.